Rainbow House Children's Shelter announced that it will be closing its doors this week.
The shelter has served as an emergency home for foster children since 1986. The board's president said the shelter was in a bad financial spot after, quote, certain critical decisions were made outside of the board of directors approved guidelines.
ABC 17's Mitchell Kaminsky joins us live from outside the shelter in Northeast Columbia. Mitchell, Rainbow House recently was in the process of expanding.
Yeah, Megan, Lucas, behind me and alongside me here, you can see signs of construction. And that's because back in March, the shelter told ABC 17 that they were expanding from 18 beds to 32. But now, after nearly 40 years of serving children across the community, shelter services will be coming to an end this Friday. Between 2017 and 2020, Rainbow House says it saw its referrals grow by more than 30%. For more than 3 decades, the Columbia Children's Shelter worked to provide a home for children across the state in crisis. But on Wednesday, the shelter abruptly announced it was closing its doors. Rainbow House Board of Directors President Tyler Willey wrote in a statement, quote, "After a comprehensive review by the board this summer, it was determined that certain critical decisions were made outside of the board of directors' approved guidelines. As a result, the organization has been placed in a financially unsustainable position." End quote. The property has been handed over to Little Dixie Construction, who is in the process of working on building upgrades to the shelter to help alleviate what Willey is calling financial distress. Nearly half of the shelter's funding comes from community fundraising, with over a quarter coming from the state, city, and county. After the COVID-19 pandemic, the shelter told ABC 17 that some staffing issues it was facing got significantly worse. A Facebook group has already been created to try and save the shelter. Now, Rainbow House posted on Facebook earlier this month that it had appointed a new interim executive director and was currently searching for a new one. I reached out to the shelter earlier today for comment, but have yet to hear back. Reporting live in Columbia, Mitchell Kaminsky, ABC 17 News.
Mitchell, thank you. While shelter services will be ending on Friday, the Child Advocacy Center will remain open thanks to emergency state funding. We've asked the state how much money it's sending to keep that part open.
A 4th middle school student has been taken into custody this month for allegedly making a threat against Southern Boone Middle School. The school district said a student made a threatening statement in class today around 10:30 this morning.